Hey guys, so this is my second vlog about US visa and I'm going to answer all your questions. The first question is paying agency worth it? It's only worth it if you're approved, if your US visa was granted. And then if it's denied, then it's not worth it at all, most especially if you paid at least 400 US dollars for that early appointment. So for me, it's not worth it because you can definitely do everything all by yourself. Most especially, there's a lot of tips and guide here on YouTube. The only thing that the agency will do for you is submitting the form, filling up the form, and then looking for an early schedule for you. But that's 20,000 pesos. You can find like 10,000 or 15,000, but the visa fee is not yet included. So you will only pay in those agency once appointment was made already, was scheduled already. So if the agency will ask you to pay before giving you an earlier date, I don't suggest doing that because it can be scam. The second question is, can I apply without travel history? Yes, you can definitely apply without travel history, and there's a lot of people who got their US visa granted without any travel history at all. Sometimes what you need to do is just to make sure that you prepared for your interview. I'm a freelancer. Do I need to show any documents? So whatever you do for a living, they might ask for proof of income. So if you're a business owner, an employee, a freelancer, you need to prepare documents. So what documents you should prepare? Payslip, BIR, bank statements, bank certificates, COE. If you're a business owner, permit, like business permit, certificate of incorporation, something like that. So, do I need to send bank statements or any documents before the interview? No, because you will only need to submit your DS-160 form. That's the only form you're going to submit. And all supporting documents will be asked during the interview. So some consul are not asking for any supporting documents and some ask for it. That's why you need to prepare. So what if my DS-160 is was submitted, but I need to change something or I need to update a detail? So you can definitely edit your DS-160 form until 3 days before your interview. So if you will make any changes, just make sure that it's true and still relevant to your application, to your form, because they will compare your answer to this latest one, to your previous form. Can you apply after 1 month denial? Yes, you can apply after 1 month denial. Just make sure that there are changes that you're going to put in your form. Is your current job will impact your application? Yes, it might, most especially if you're a nurse, because there's a lot of nurses in California and the entire US. How many days should I wait if they get my visa? Or sorry, if they get my passport? So that means, let's say, they got your passport during the interview. So you can wait the minimum of 2 days depending on your location, and then at least 2 days to 14 days. So that's 2 weeks. Because it depends on your location kung gaano kabilis yung delivery. Do I need medical for B1, B2? No, you don't need a medical for B1, B2 visa. So what are the common questions asked during the interview? What's the purpose of your travel? So that's when you're going to say you'd like to travel to US for tourism. That's for example, where do you plan to go in USA? So you can say you'd like to visit California. So why California? Okay, because if you will be like a first timer, and then you will be like, I'd like to go to Tennessee. So you know what's in Tennessee you'd like to see, because I suggest for you to choose those places who are usually most visited in USA. Don't give them don't give them an answer that they might won't be convinced, that they might ask for more, they might not believe you. And then where will you stay in USA? So tell them if you book hotel, if you're going to book a B&B, or you're going to stay with a relative. How long do you plan to stay in US? So I suggest to put 2 weeks, or yeah, a month is okay, but don't tell them you're going to stay for 6 months. Who will fund your travel? So tell them you're going to travel. Your trip, you do not have a sponsor. That's honestly my personal suggestion for you guys, because if you will say it's sponsored by your boyfriend, by your auntie, by whoever, they might think you really cannot afford going to US, and they might ask for any additional documents such as proof of support, AOS, those kind of things. So better prepare for this interview as well. Like, better prepare your bank. They're not always asking for bank statements, but just in case. Do you have relatives in US? So they're always asking. If we have relatives in US. So yeah, just tell them yes, you have, or just tell them no, you do not have, so that they might not think you're going to stay there and won't ever come back to your home country. So it really depends on you. If you think you can convince them, that you're going back to your home country, then yeah, tell them yes, I have my mom there, my dad in there, I'm the only one living here in Philippines. But imagine if you're the consul, and then okay, so they might deny, they might give you the blue paper, which is when you're denied. Are you employed, or what do you do for a living? For how long? So yeah, just tell them what's your work. If you're a freelancer, if you're a virtual assistant, just tell them things which is relevant for your job too. Don't make it so long, but then give them a brief job description. How much is your monthly income? So tell them your monthly income is, well, if you're earning low, I suggest to make it a little higher. Just make sure that you do have savings, again, just in case they will ask for bank certificate. Have you traveled to other countries? Yeah, that's one of their question as well. But then don't be hopeless if they ask you if you've traveled out of the Philippines or out of your country, because there's a lot of people that haven't go out of their home country, but it's approved. So yeah, that's all, guys. And if you want to know more, if you want to ask me something, just leave a comment, and then I'm gonna answer you guys real quick. Hopefully it'll help you. Hopefully this vlog will help you. All right, bye.